for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
What's up, YouTube? Rob the Shark here of RTS Sports Cards. We have the eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram. I even have a Twitter now, RTS Sports Cards. Thank you guys so much for joining the 557th best box breaker in the world. Tonight we have 2021 Bowman Hobby Box Break. Some spots available literally for the next minute as I read off your names. Just doing a quick review, making sure I have everyone in here correctly. Chris R. has 3 total. James J. has 1. Carlos has 3. Jeff and Evan have 5. Greg I. has 4. Caleb now has 4. And Teresa has 2. All right, tell you what, guys. Well, here's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to give away one spot to people in the break, since you all are included in the extras. I'm going to give away one spot, and that's going to make our giveaway total about $115 or more if they do well on the end. All right, here we go. Going to give away one spot, so we're going to have to randomize this. Actually, so I don't mess with this, someone give me a number 1 through 7 in the chat. 1 through 7 in the chat as we give away an absolutely free spot into the break. 1 through 7 in the chat, and then we'll do the live randomization. Thank you, Carlos. 3 times. Whoever's up top is going to get an extra spot. 1, 2, and 3. I will take the next name down if it's blank, but Greg I. Congratulations, Greg I. Let me add you to the list. Oh, how am I going to add you to the list if we've already done this? All right, Greg I, you're going to be, I'll just make you number 30. Whatever 30 comes in, you're going to be number 30. All right, guys. Again, last call if anyone wants to get in. 2021 Bowman, $15 random team. Greg I, you now have 5 spots. Here we go. Live randomization. It is 9:05 p.m. Eastern. 6:05 p.m. Pacific. Here's the live random dice roll. We're going to randomize this. We're going to take this and randomize the list, and then take you over to 30 Major League Baseball teams in alphabetical order. They will stay in alphabetical order, and Greg will have spot 30. Here we go. The dice roll says 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 times on the random. Here we go. So we're going to get to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sorry, I see the camera shaking. I need to make a better base for this. All right, 6 times. We'll bring you over to the list. Any unsold spots for regular teams you can buy for $15. Any of the star teams you can buy for $30 on the top 2-tier teams like Blue Jays and Red Sox, if anyone's interested. Sorry about that shaky camera. All right, here we go. Gonna have to build a better base for this. All right, here are your teams for 2021 Bowman. Again, number 30 will be Greg I. Arizona Diamondbacks will go untaken. Braves, Jeff and Evan H. Orioles, Caleb, hoping to get some Kierstad. Red Sox, that is a good one. Teresa G. Cubs go untaken. Diamondbacks and Cubs can be bought for $15. White Sox, Jeff and Evan H. Reds go to Chris R. Carlos gets the Indians. Rockies. Yeah, I'll sell the Rockies for $15. I'll sell the Tigers for $15 if anyone's interested. Chris R. gets the Astros. Royals, Greg I. Jeff and Evan H. get the Angels. Dodgers going to Teresa G. Marlins going to Chris R. Brewers going to Greg I. Twins going to James J. Mets going to Greg I. Caleb, you got the Yankees. A's go to Carlos. Phillies is a good one. Jeff and Evan H. Pirates, I'll sell, I have about 15. I'll just make it 15 straight. Padres going to Greg I. Caleb going to the Giants. Actually, what's number 30? Jeff gets the Blue Jays. Best one goes to Carlos. Congratulations, Carlos. Rangers go to Jeff, and Caleb go to Nationals. Wait, I got to put number 30 in for Greg. I can't sell that one. All right, Rockies for Greg. All right, guys, if you want to trade, you can. If you want to buy a team that was untaken, you can take them for $15. If anyone's interested, Tigers, 15. Cubs, 15. Diamondbacks, 15. Pirates, 15. And obviously, you got a giveaway spot, too. Mariners, 15. Cardinals, 15. Rays, 15. And you can trade amongst anyone in the group. Here we go. Starting 2021 Bowman. Sealed hobby box, and hopefully I know. My gloves are on the other side of the room. 1 second. All right, you guys still there? Everything good? Sealed box. As always, never any resealed boxes, weighed boxes. Taking the case hit and then just selling the other stuff. I can't even buy cases anymore, so I can't do that, even if I wanted to. All right, here we go. 2021 Bowman. Hopefully we hit some nice stuff in the break. Appreciate everyone joining. RTS Sports Card, the 557th best box breaker in the game. And let me see if I can real quick make a base. Or at least light it on. Hold on, guys. If you get seasick, close your eyes for a second. I'm going to move the camera. That should be more stable now throughout, hopefully. All right, now let me just lower it, and we're good to go. Let me throw on at least one glove on that one side so I don't get fingerprints on your cards. Let's try one glove for now. All right, best of luck, guys. Here we go. 2021 Bowman. Hope everyone's doing well. Does anyone have any great summer plans? Anyone have any been anywhere? Any vacations yet? I know we're starting to open up from the coronavirus. People actually going out and about now. Here we go. First pack. Start off with a Yu Darvish. Great picture for the Cubs. Tariq Skubal, rookie for the Tigers. Clark Schmidt, rookie for the Yankees. Tristan McKenzie. There's a nice Casey Mize rookie refractor. School starts Thursday already. Wow. That is a nice one there for the Tigers, that Casey Mize. Very, very nice. Here's the Chromes. Jeremy Pena. Astros. Second card shop. That's awesome, Carlos. Josh Young for the Rangers, Perdomo for the Diamondbacks, Cho for the Dodgers, and Austin Hendrick for the Reds. Let me separate these from myself, make my job easier later. All right, here we go, next pack. Again, there will be one autograph and lots of, maybe not lots, but chances at parallels, colors, all kinds of delicious stuff. Let me get this non-copyright music back on. All right, here we go. Second pack. Best of luck, guys. I really hope we get some ridiculous. Garrett Cole, Austin Meadows, Royals, Tyler Stevenson, rookie for the Reds. What grades are your kids in, if you don't mind me asking, Card Shark? Nice Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals, rookie, Bowman Scouts. Nice Dylan Carlson. Having a decent year. Probably maybe third best rookie this year. Perdomo, Bowman Chrome, Diamondbacks Bowman Chrome of Mania. First Bowman for the Padres there. Luciano for the Giants. Lodolo for the Reds. And Jeter Downs for the Red Sox. 1, 6, 8, and 12. I didn't know you had that many. 1, 6, 8, and 12. Oh, 12. That's exciting. All right, here we go. Joey Gallo. Vladdy. Blue Jays. Luis Robert for the White Sox. Freddie Freeman for the Braves. We have a rookie card of Nick Magical. Not bad there for the White Sox. Bowman Scouts Top 100 refractor. Very nice. Here we have Robert Hassel, first rounder for the Padres. We pulled a green auto as in our last break of his. Vavra for the Rockies. Corbin Carroll, Diamondbacks. He's not playing. I forget why. Either injury or PD, performance-enhancing drugs. I forget what it was. Shea Langley there's Baron Laura for the Rangers. This one feels thick. Let's keep that one. All right, here we go. Again, guys, free Tuesday trivia will be canceled tomorrow. I'll have to do it later in the week as I won't be at home. Debbie Garcia, rookie. Jake Cronenworth for the Padres. Luis Campusano for the Padres. Here we have a nice one of the Mariners with Kalenic on there. Ryan Vladi of the Rockies there. Bowman Chrome, first Bowman Chrome, Alexander Ramirez for the Angels. He was signed as a free agent. Vladi Rockies, Zamora Brewers, and Brohan for the Rays. Moving along, 2021 Bowman Hobby Box. I do have another one of these, as we'll be doing it in a week or two. Here we go. Tanner Hoke, Red Sox. Sam Huff for the Rangers, rookie. Farshow, rookie for the Diamondbacks. Rookie Singer for the Royals. Alec Baum, rookie for the Phillies. Oh, and there, Red Sox, Blaze Jordan. First Bowman, Blaze Jordan of the Red Sox. Probably second most sought after card in the set. Jordan Adams for the Angels. Bowman Chrome. Xavier Edwards, Rays. Reed Detmers, Angels. And Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. But a very nice Blaze Jordan base. But it is a chrome. Hopefully we can get, one of these in a refractor or serial number card or something like that. All right, let's put these to the side. Put the Blaze up there. Congratulations, Red Sox. And off we go. Who with the Red Sox? Is that Teresa? Here we go. Next one. Next pack. Ian Anderson of the Braves. Rookie. Magical rookie for the White Sox. Crochet rookie for the White Sox. Jose Altuve for the Astros. Here we have the Marlins. JJ Bleday and company. Jarren Duran for the Red Sox. Bowman Chrome. Clayton Beater, first rounder for the Dodgers. Bowman Chrome. Blake Walston, Diamondbacks. James Beard for the White Sox. And Shoemake for the Braves. Next pack. Here we go. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Juan Soto for the Nationals. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Yastrzemski for the Giants. Rookie of the Year favorites. Luis Garcia for the Nationals. Bowman Chrome. Dylan Dingler for the Tigers. Bowman Chrome. Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. Bryce Jarvis, Diamondbacks. Terang, Brewers. And Paguero for the Pirates. We still there, guys? Video, audio, still good? I'm just streaming at a much higher quality. Just want to make sure I didn't get disconnected. All right, here we go. Someone just let me know when you get a chance if we're still live. Pete Alonso for the Mets. Manny Machado for the Padres. Luis Garcia for the Nationals rookie. Sixto Sanchez rookie for the Marlins. Nice Spencer Howard rookie for the Phillies. Thank you very much, Carter Chris. Aaron Sabato is a decent one for the Twins. First Bowman Chrome. Marco Luciano, Bowman Chrome for the Giants. Nova, Astros. Graham for the Blue Jays. And Nolan Jones for the Indians. Going to be the Cleveland Guardians. Here we go. Bo Show for the Blue Jays. Trevor Bauer in some trouble for the Reds. Jorge Solar for the Royals. Jesus Sanchez. Oh, wow. Wow. Did I see that right? Okay. We got to save this to the end. And, yeah. It's really good. Really good auto. It's out of the way, but obviously it's going to be a really good auto. So I'm not doing anything. We're not going to see a... It's a really good one. So we're not going to see a Joe Schmo at the end. In case we get disconnected, it is a good one. Here we go, Rosario for the Red Sox. Someone's going to be very happy. Welker, Rockies, C.J. Abrams, Padres, Patrick Bailey, first rounder for the Giants, and Cowher for the Royals. All right, hold on one second. That is a huge auto. All right, that is like probably like a $300 to $1,000 plus auto. All right, so someone's going to be very happy, guys. Here we go. We'll do it at the end. Build the suspense, but someone's going to be very happy. All right, here we go. And someone got it. It is not in an unsold spot. Fortunately for you guys, unfortunately for me, because that is an amazing card. Alvarez for the Astros, Jacob deGrom for the Mets, Clevenger for the Padres, Matt Chapman for the A's, Javier Baez, now a Met, got injured with his thumb. Austin Martin first Bowman Chrome for the Blue Jays. Yeah, Caleb, don't say anything yet, but yeah, that is a big one. Taglia for the Rockies, Drew Woodard for the Braves. Oh, we got color. Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles, blue. For the New York Metropolitans, Pete Crow Armstrong to 150. That is a nice first-rounder bat. Really nice card there for the Mets if someone had them. He was traded in the Javier Baez trade, so he is now a Cub. But that is a really nice card for the Mets. What a box, especially with what's upcoming, guys. All right, and that really nice one for the Blue Jays there, the Austin Martin. Man, we're like just in this box, and it is looking like a... That one going to Carlos, by the way. Nice Austin Martin. This is looking like a couple $1,000 box. All right, here we go. Got sleeves on those. All right. And the Pete Armstrong. All right, guys, I'm very excited. I honestly wish it was mine, but it is a hit spot. All right, here we go. Ronald Acuna Jr. We got some something coming up. Maybe it's just a refractor. Shane Bieber for the Indians. We have Yelich for the Brewers. Sean Murphy for the A's. Nice Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers. Royce Lewis for the Twins, Bryson Stott for the Phillies, all Bowman Chromes, Alexander Ramirez, Hunter Bishop, and Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. Yeah, is that what happened? Scherzer... Wait, Scherzer went to L.A.? Why did I thought Scherzer went to the Yankees? I was really hoping... Just imagine if Scherzer went to the Mets. Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, Taiwan Walker, who was an all-star, Marcus Stroman, who has a 2-point-something ERA, would be like in the 4th slot. Kyle Lewis, there's Max Scherzer. He went to L.A.? Chris Bryant went where? Giants. That's right. He already homered. Anthony Santander, Orioles. Bobby Dahlbeck, rookie for the Red Sox. Edward Cabrera for the Marlins. Feliciano for the Brewers. Royce Lewis for the Twins. Foscue for the Rangers. And India for the Reds. Max turned down the Yankees trade. What's up, Filans? So, what is it? The Dodgers or the Angels? And what did they get? Kirilloff for the Twins. Rookie Garcia, Reds. Jimenez, Mets. Now he's with the Indians. Dylan Carlson, rookie for the Cardinals. Josh Young for the Rangers. Mick Abel or Bell for the Phillies, first Bowman. Dax Fulton for the Marlins. Maximo Acosta is a nice one, first Bowman. And there's the Heston Kierstad for the Orioles. And a Kevin Alcantara for the Yankees. Those are 2 nice ones. They are paper, but they're still nice. Dodgers gave up Ruiz and Keeper Ruiz. Well, Ruiz was struggling, wasn't he? And here I am holding this pack because it felt thick. Alright. Moving along. Let's just go through this pack. It felt thick to me. I could be wrong. I thought it might be the auto, but obviously not. Alright. Austin Hayes. Rookie of Evan White. Tavares for the Rangers. Jazz Chisholm for the Marlins. Nice one. Rookie of the Year famous Andres Jimenez, rookie for the Mets. Now an Indian. Royals, Asa Lacy, early draft pick for the Royals. C.J. Abrams for the Padres. Nick Maton, first Bowman for the Phillies. Yankees, New Jersey boy there. Anthony Volpe and Cody Hose for the Dodgers. So I guess that pack just felt thick. Yeah, so it was mostly for the Nationals to clear up money, right? Rookie, Anthony Anderson Tejada, rookie for the Rangers. Rookie of Joey Bart for the Giants. Rookie of Nate Pearson for the Blue Jays. Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. Blake Walston for the... Oh, we got something cracked. It's a decent one. Here we go for the Diamondbacks. Yankees. First Bowman Chrome cracked. Ice. Antonio Gomez for the Yankees. That is a nice one. Sought after player. Good prospect there for the Yankees. Gabriel Arias, first Bowman of Ivan Johnson for the Reds, and Pena for the Astros. So this box is turning out to be pretty darn good. My friend is texting me right now. I see the thing. He's like, "Are you on YouTube right now?" Yes, Jeremy, I'm on YouTube right now, buddy. What's up? If you come and check. All right, here we go. Congratulations, Yankees. All right, next one, Christian Pache for the Braves. There he is. Keeper Ruiz for the Dodgers. Patino for the Brewers. There's a Trout. Nothing wrong with any Trout. How about a nice Luis Robert for the White Sox? Very nice. I'm sure he'll be back with a vengeance. Corbin Carroll, Diamondbacks, Bowman Chrome of Montero for the Cardinals. Edward Cabrera, Marlins. Bobby Miller, Dodgers. That looks like a different picture than the one before. Are there picture variants in this set? Robert Powson, nice one for the A's. I might be just remembering the picture wrong, but... Well, if you got the Dodgers, which I think is Teresa, double check your Bobby Millers. Greg, yeah, we got a fire auto. I didn't show it yet, though. And, Greg, you want a free spot into this. So you got 5 teams instead of 4, buddy. Congrats on that. I didn't show the auto, but someone got it. I'm going to show it at the end. Whit Merrifield for the Royals. Rookie of Joe Adele for the Angels. Rookie of Brian Hayes for the Pirates. Rookie of Spencer Howard for the Phillies. Rookie of the Year, Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles. Nice one, Orioles. Daniel Lynch for the Royals. Bowman Chrome. O'Neill Cruz, Bowman Chrome. And back to the paper. Josh Young, Rangers. JJ Bleday, Marlins. And Brett Batty for the Mets. I'm glad the Mets kept Brett Batty. I'm disappointed they got rid of Pete Crow Armstrong, but we did get Javier Baez. Excuse me. All right, here we go. We have a Josh Bell for the Pirates, Mookie Betts for the Dodgers, Alex Bregman, Jose Abreu for the White Sox, Spencer Torkelson again for the Tigers, Nova Bowman Chrome for the Astros, Maton again, first Bowman Chrome for the Phillies. Back to the paper, O'Neill Cruz, Pirates, Kalenic, Mariners, Duran, Red Sox. We have a lot of packs still, guys. Lot of packs. And we have extras and hit packs. So I'll try and fly through this stuff, and I know you guys are eager to see that auto. Fernando Tatis Jr., Anthony Rendon, Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles, Javier for the Astros. This is a nice one. Riley Green for the Tigers. Positional promise. Drew Waters for the Braves. Westberg for the Orioles. Zach Veen is a nice one for the Rockies, which I think is the team you got, Greg. The free team was the Rockies. Clayton Beater. No, I was thinking of Clayton Beater and Bobby Miller. Those are 2 different guys. When I thought it was a picture variant. All right, guys. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. Again, thank you for joining RTS Sports Cards. The 657th best box breaker in the world. Miggy Cabrera for the Tigers. Max Kepler for the Twins. Glaber for the Yankees. Blake Snell for the Rays. Asa Lacy's a nice one for the Royals. Ed Howard's a nice one. He's a first rounder for the Blue Jays, Cubs. Riley Green for the Tigers. Bryson Stott, Phillies. Kirby for the Mariners, and Luis Garcia for the Phillies. Again, I do have another one of these boxes we'll be doing over the next week or 2. Be sure to check it out. We'll be on eBay, always cheaper on Instagram as well. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. Joey Votto, man, he had like something like 7 home runs in 8 games or something ridiculous. Keston Hiura for the Brewers. Buster Posey. Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. Dahlquist for the White Sox. Nice Soderstrom for the A's. Jordan Westberg for the Orioles. Rutledge for the Nationals. And Trevor Larnach for the Twins. I think you just won the Trevor Larnach first Bowman there, Carlos. I sent it to you in that package that went out the other day. You won it in a giveaway. Good prospect. Luis Castillo for the Reds. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. Donaldson, Twins. Aaron Nola. Nice Zach Veen for the Rockies there. Bryce Jarvis. And nice Maximo Acosta. First Bowman for the Rangers. A little bit of dust on there. All good. Nice one for the Rangers. Feliciano Brewers. Trammell. And Shane Baz for the Rays. But a nice Acosta. All right. 2 packs to go. Then we'll see that auto. And then extra hit packs. Marquez for the Cubs. Otani for the Angels. Blackman for the Rockies. Anderson for the Marlins. Nice Christian Pache. Rookie for the Braves. First Bowman for the Indians. Gabriel Arias. Xavier Edwards for the Rays. Bowman Chrome. Back to the paper for the Padres, Mets, and a nice Sabato for the Twins. All right, last pack, and we will check out that auto. Really good auto, guys. Really good. I couldn't believe when I saw it. Caught a peek of it. I'm like, nah, can't be that. All right, Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Molina for the Cardinals. Francisco Lindor for the Indians. JD Martinez for the Red Sox. Futurist Austin Hendrick for the Reds. Nice Zach Veen there. Oh, we got something nice coming up after that. It looks like a green shimmer of Drew Romo. That's going to the Rockies. Believe that's Greg I. And that is serial number to only 125 in the world. Nice, was that teal or turquoise shimmer? I forget what they called it this year. Always changing the names on me. Asa Lacy, Jose Salas for the Mars. A nice Spencer Torkelson. All right, we are on to that auto, guys. And I'm not exaggerating. This is a top 5 card in the set. It is their autograph. And it is serial numbered. Ready for this, guys? Congratulations. 1, 2, 3. Blaze, mother, beep, Jordan. Purple, on card. First Bowman Chrome to 250. Congratulations, Teresa. That is a ridiculous card. You get that graded in a 9 or 10, you might be looking at $1,000. I'm just guessing. Maybe much less, maybe much more, but that is a ridiculous Blaze Jordan first Bowman Chrome. Purple to 250. Does anyone know what that little schmutz on there, but it's just comes right off with the glove. Does anyone knows what that's go for? At least a few hundred raw, right? Blaze Jordan, first Bowman Chrome. Really good condition. Looks well centered. That is a sick card. Alright guys, we are on to the extras. Let me do a super quick review of the box as well. Oops, sorry. Alright, quick review of the box. No, why do I have that there? Alright, we have quick review. Spencer Torkelson paper. Christian Pache, Zach Veen, Asa Lacy for the Royals. Riley Green for the Tigers. Spencer Torkelson again for the Tigers. Mountcastle for the Orioles. Luis Robert for the White Sox. Mike Trout is Mike Trout. Spencer Torkelson again for the Tigers. Sabato is a nice one for the Twins. Spencer Howard's a nice pitcher for the Phillies. Nick Madrigal, nice one for the White Sox. Dylan Carlson, nice one for the Cardinals. Casey Mize for the Tigers. Nice Pete Crow Armstrong to 150 for the Mets. That's a nice one. For, not a first, but definitely a nice card there. Drew Romo to 125. This is a nice one too. Antonio Gomez, cracked ice for the Yankees, and that is a first. Nice Acosta. Alcantara, Acosta Bowman Chrome, Blaze Jordan Bowman Chrome, Austin Martin Bowman Chrome, and the big card here, Blaze Jordan. Yeah, that is a big card. First Bowman, I'm guessing a few $100 raw. 350? Yeah, it sounds about. One is up for auction and it's at 405, so not graded, yeah, because these haven't been able to be graded yet. 405 raw is about right, I would say. Congratulations, Teresa. About 405 in the auction, and it's still going. Congratulations on that. Bet you are glad you got in this one. All right, here we go, guys. It's time for extras 1 through 7 in the chat. 1 through 7 in the chat. All your Chrome cards will be penny sleeved. The paper will not be penny sleeved, but, you know, they'll be team bagged and stuff. I'll take care of them. All right, guys. 1 through 7 in the chat. 1 through 7 in the chat. 6 times, says Greg. All right. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, after 6 times, we're gonna take the top 9. So it's between $400 and $500 card. We're gonna take the top 9 after 6. Here we go. Using the list. Big card there. All right, here we go. At the end of 6 times, we're going to take the top 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The top 9 are Jeff and Evan H., Untaken, Jeff and Evan H., Teresa, Caleb, Carlos, Jeff, and Chris R. We're just going to go right in the order of what I had them. Here we go. Number 1, Jeff and Evan H. are going to get $5 room temperature soft cash. The Madrigal and Alvarez will go untaken for now. Jeff and Evan H. will get an AJ Puck Topps Chrome rookie. Teresa G. will get an Astudillo rookie autograph. Caleb will get a Yermaine Mercedes. Unfortunate about Yermaine Mercedes for now. Looks like he might not play. But if he does come back, you got a nice his first Topps Now rookie for Caleb. Carlos R. will have some fun opening up some 1989 taps. And Jeff and Evan H. will get a Yasser Mercedes. And that is serial numbered to 999. Did I do that right? 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I must have messed up there, but what I'm going to do is whatever I announced is the way it's going to go. I must have missed someone or missed a prize, but I did get the 9. Oh, the last one. Jeff and Evan H. gets the Mercedes, and the last one goes to Chris R. That's what I did. And Chris R., you'll get this little pack. It's got a Trevor Story, I don't think it's his rookie, but it might be a second-year card. Trevor Story, 2018 Bowman Chrome. Get a Willen Rosario first rookie card from 2013. Nick Castellanos rookie. Another Nick Castellanos rookie. A RJ Alvarez autograph. And a Tyler Stevenson first Bowman Chrome. That's what I did in the number 9 spot. All right, 1 through 7 in the chat. 1 through 7 in the chat. 2 times. Here we go. At the end of 2 times, I'm looking for the top 4. 1 and 2. Looking for the top 4. Jeff and Evan H are up top. They're going to have a decision. Carlos, Greg, and 4 was untaken. All right, Greg, you have your choice between a rookie autograph of Travis Demerit, and that is a refractor, I believe, from Stadium Club, or a simple 2020 Topps Bo Bichette rookie CAD. Probably both have the same value. I don't know, maybe $8 a piece or something like that. Take your pick between those two, Greg. Then Carlos has a decision after that. Which one do you want, Greg? And stick around, guys, because I will be giving away 1 free spot into the next break. I will have hit backs. And if Jeff and Evan H don't get the big one, I might give you another shot. The Bo, you got it. 2020 Topps Bo coming your way. All right. Carlos, I assume, well, you're just... Well, here's your decision. You can either take a 2016 Mike Trout refractor. 2016 Mike Trout refractor. I don't know, maybe $20, $25 CAD. Maybe less, maybe more. Around that ballpark. You could take this and walk away, Carlos, or you could pick one of the 3 envelopes. Do you want to take the card and walk away, or take one of the envelopes? There is something in all 3 envelopes. There is not like a 0 envelope, but might be less, might be more. Let me know, Carlos. Do you want to take the Mike Trout and walk away, or do you want to pick an envelope? Carlos, let me know. And Jeff and Evan, get ready to decide on something as well. Envelope number 1. All right, where did I put the envelopes? Okay, here we have the 3 envelopes over here. All right. Envelope number 1 is going to Carlos. Now, here we go. Now, this is going to Carlos. Now, Jeff and Evan, you could take one of the remaining envelopes and walk away, or you could take a 1 and 2, and you will win mystery envelope 2 and 3. So let me know, Jeff and Evan. Again, Carlos is getting mystery envelope number 1. Jeff and Evan, you can guarantee yourself one of the remaining envelopes. Or you could take a 1 and 2, and you will automatically win both remaining envelopes. Let me know as I open up mystery envelope number 1 for Carlos. Here we go, Carlos. Best of luck on mystery envelope number 1. I did not glue these shut, and so I'm going to save this bag. Obviously, I did not switch it out. Here we go. What did he win? He won something. What did he win? Oh, it's not bad. It's a Nick Senzel 2020 definitive autograph to 30. Not bad. Little nice card there. Nick Senzel autograph to 30 for Carlos. Congratulations on that, Carlos. That is yours. All right, Jeff and Evan, have you decided? Do you want to take one of the envelopes and walk away, or take a 1 and 2, and you will get both envelopes? Mystery envelope 2 and 3. You're going for the 2 envelopes. All right. I tell you what, Jeff and Evan. You're going for the 2. First of all, give me a number from 1 through 7. And as I set that up, I'm going to give you guys one other decision. Give me a number from 1 to 7 on the randomizer. Everyone stick around, guys, as I am giving away a spot to the next 2021 Bowman. All right, 4 times. All right, Jeff and Evan, I'll give you one last thing. I'll give you that Mike Trout. Probably about a $15, $20 card that Carlos turned down. I will give you the Trout and one envelope to walk away. Or I can hit that and you will take both envelopes. That is your final decision, Jeff and Evan. Let me know. Do you still want to take the 1 and 2, or do you want to take a Trout and an envelope? What is Jeff and Evan going to decide? Will they take the Trout and an envelope and walk away, or will they take a 1 and 2? Okay, what envelope are you going to take then? 2 or 3? Envelope 2 and 3. All right, the Trout is yours. Nice refractor. Probably about a $20 CAD. Congratulations on that, guys. And you're going to take mystery envelope number 3. Here we go. Number 3 looks light. Mystery envelope 2 was a PSA CAD. We're going to have to keep it a mystery, as I'm going to reuse that. Mystery envelope 2 was a PSA CAD. Let's go mystery envelope number 3. Hey, you got $10 cash. That's not bad. So you do walk away with the Trout. I think that's all that's in there. The Trout and the $10 cash, and I think you won $5 cash earlier. So congratulations on that. Definitely didn't do too bad in the extras. The Trout, $10 cash, and you got $5 cash. I believe that was you in there in the other giveaways. All right. Last time tonight, guys, 1 through 7 in the chat. 1 through 7 in the chat, as I'm going to give away a spot into the next break. 1 through 7 in the chat. And they will have a decision to make as well. 1 through 7 in the chat, guys. 1 through 7 in the chat. This is for a free spot in 2021 Bowman. The next one. And you're going to have a decision to make. 4 times, says Greg. Here we go, 4 times. 1, whoever's up top. 2, 3. I will go down the list if it's untaken. And 4. And the winner is Caleb. Congratulations, Caleb. Caleb, I believe you were in this similar predicament. Here's what we're going to do, Caleb. You could take that free spot into the next 2021 Bowman. About a $15, $16 spot. It'd be $16 for you because you pay on eBay. Or you could take a dice roll to win 2 spots, where you just pick high or low on the dice. All right, Caleb. And I will have hitbacks right after this, guys. Stick around. Thank you so much for joining. Let's root on Caleb. Caleb, do you want to take the spot, walk away, or do you want to go a 1 and 2 on the dice roll? You just have to do high or low, 1 through 15 or 15 through 30, or 1 through 15, 16 through 30. I believe you won one of these before in the past. What do you want to do, Caleb? Do you want to take your free spot and walk away? Or do you want to take a 1 and 2 and you'll get 2 spots? Let me know. In the meantime, let's have take the 1 spot. All right, high or low. We'll give you the spot, but for fun, high or low on that. And Teresa, let me know what hit packs you're getting. We have NL East numbers 1 through 16. I have all 1 through 16. I have AL East, and I have those 4 AL Central left. Just say high or low, just for fun. You're locked in at 1. But let's see if you would have won. You're locked in. He hasn't had enough beers to gamble it up. All right, here we go. Locked in. And you said high, and you would have won because I'm putting my finger on top, and it would have been 29. You would have won 2 spots, but you do win 1. So still, don't walk away empty-handed. You will get a free spot into the next 2021 Bowman. So with that and included free shipping, it's about a $19, $20 prize. Not bad. Takes care of one of your spots at least. Congratulations. Maybe you'll be the one that gets the big auto in the next break. All right, guys, it is hit pack time. All right, what numbers in the NL do you want? I have 1 through 16, Teresa. I have all limited run of NL East, 1 through 16. Again, hit packs are $25 tonight, guys. All, you are very welcome, are $25 tonight. Again, those reissues of NL East, they're slightly different. They're a little more safe. There's no $100 chasers, but there are a lot of, you know, 30, 50, 60, and not too many terrible envelopes. Not as much risk as, say, in AL East, but we do have those big chasers left in the AL East. So I can think of 4 envelopes ahead of 100 plus. 5 or 15 in the NL East. Let me grab them. 5 and 15. And AL Central, I have number 39, number 56, number 48, and number 46 in the AL Central. Which 2 AL Central do you want? Again, there are 6 PSA cards. No huge ones. But there are 6 PSA cards in the NL East and only 16 envelopes. Let's see what. Give me 2 of those numbers. 39, 56, 46, or 48 on the AL Central. We're going to go 46 and 59. Is 59 a number? You mean 39? We have 46 and 39. That's the only other 9. Just confirm on that. I'll do that one last. 39 is the one we have. Okay, let's what should we do? Let me feel for PSA cards here. All right, just confirm you want number 39. Let's do 15 because I feel that one does not have a PSA card. Might be some, there's some decent autos though that you can hit. Here we go, number 15, NL East for Teresa. Again, guys, $25. Free shipping if you get in the break. You know, just keep in mind if you guys hit any big stuff and want to, you know, add any additional insurance or anything like that, just let me know. Here we go, envelope number 15. Let's see what we got. All right, we're gonna do these packs really quick. These are slightly different than the other ones. These only have about 10 cards per pack, like the other ones. I believe this is the Commons pack. Do it really quick. About 10 Commons. You've got a Stars, Veterans, and serial number 46 and 48. 46 and 48. Got it. Let's see what's in these really quick. You got 2 of these. Oh, you got 2 Commons pack here that these are. This should be another Commons pack. Nothing crazy in there, but some nice Prism and Topps Chrome. This is the Veterans Stars pack. And it looks like you got something on the end. So it is backwards. So let me just hide that for now. Do this really quick. Stars, you got DeGrom, Soto, Harper. You got a red Scott Kingery. You got a Pete Alonso refractor. And you got something written down. Let's see what it is. 1, 2, 3. Got yourselves $15 cash on top of that. So one of the lesser packs, but you did save yourself with a little $15 cash refund there at the end. So helps you a little bit. Let's check out the next pack. NL East, number 5. I believe I felt a slab in that. Lots of slabs in these. $46 and $40. Yeah, okay, I got that. Yep, there is a slab in number 5. Let's check it out. Again, guys, these are 25 tonight for all divisions. AL East, AL Central. Looks like All right, I'm not going to open the Commons pack, but you did get a Commons pack. Got a Rookies and Stars small pack here. Andres Jimenez, Prospect Rookie. Fireworks of Juan Soto. First Bowman of Tabari. A Jacob deGrom Refractor. Pete Alonso Gold Cup card. And you do have a PSA card. Let's check it out. Again, some are better than others. So let's see what you got in this one. 1, 2, 3. It is that Jairus Familia. He's having a good season, actually. 2013 PSA 10 rookie. So congratulations on that in the NL East. And he's having a good year, but he is a pitcher, and I think that is the lowest value PSA card. So all the other ones are above that, as far as I can remember. Okay, let me just make sure we got this. You want 46 and 48. All right. And guess what, Teresa? You got PSA cards in both 46 and 48. All right, here we go. 2 PSA cards coming up. Is that a 9 or 10? It is a 9 or 10, so we'll keep it in there. All right, here we go. All right, won't do the Commons pack, but you got your, which one's the Commons pack? There's the Commons pack right there, about 20 cards. Got a red, Yasmani Grandal. Got a Miggy Refractor. Got a Rookie of Yu Chang. Nick Madrigal, Bowman Prospect Rookie. Travis Demeritte Rookie. Got an Alexander Rookie. Stunnout Rookie. Class Rookie. Wade Jr. Rookie. Cease Rookie. Bobby Bradley Rookie. Oh, you got a green Francisco Lindor to 275 at a Topps Tribute. And there is a PSA card in this pack. Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3. It is, hey, it's a 10. 2020 Bowman Luis Robert Paper Prospect Rookie PSA 10. So not bad on that. Nice Luis Robert PSA 10. Sure, he'll be coming back. And you do have a PSA card in number 46. Yep, definitely a PSA card in number 46. Here we go. I don't even remember half the PSA cards in AL Central. It's been so long. Let me just take a peek. Okay, it is a 9 or 10. Here is the Commons pack, about 20 cards. Let's take the Rookie Stars, possible autos. Francisco Lindor, the man insert. There's a red Travis Demeritte Rookie. First Bowman of Kofi. Travis Demeritte Rookie. Rookie of Tyler Alexander. Stamkos Rookie again. Here's a Rookie of Cease, but a different one. Here's the Ben Baller Bobby Bradley Rookie. Aaron Savali Rookie from Topps Chrome. Regular Bobby Bradley. And we have a first Bowman Petey Halpin. That is a, what is that? Is that numbered? Yeah, that is numbered to 499. That is a teal of Petey Halpin. And you do have a PSA card in here. Let's check it out. AL Central. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It is a decent one. 2020 Panini Select Luis Robert Phenomenon Insert PSA 10 Gem Mint. So you'll have a nice little Luis Robert thing going when he returns. I'm sure all his cards will go back up in value as they're probably at their lowest right now, but obviously he's coming back. He has way too much talent not to have a good career. Nice PSA 10. That is the Panini Select Insert, Phenomenon Insert of Luis Robert, PSA 10. There you go. Teresa, thank you very much. All right, guys, the floor is open for hit packs if anyone's interested in hit packs. Again, we only have 16 in the NL East, and so there's 14 left and 5 PSA cards. Do have just a couple of two packs left in the AL Central, and I do have plenty of AL East where there are some huge chasers, but lots of packs in the AL East. Again, $25 today on all hit packs. Free shipping if you were in the break. And again, all of them are 25. It goes back up to 29 for AL East. Have a good night, Teresa. AL East and AL Central will go back up to 29. NL East will stay at $25.